Hi, I'm going to show you guys today how to make fire cider. It's super easy and you can do it all different ways. I'm going to list off everything that you can put in it, and typically I put almost all of those things in it. So 1 onion, coarsely chopped, some ginger. They say about half a cup for a half-gallon container. I peel it. You probably don't have to, but you really don't want to put too many extra microbes in there that don't need to be. So I peel it, but I don't peel it too well. 2 jalapenos, more or less. I may only do 1 today. 10 cloves of garlic. 1 lemon. You want the juice and the zest. Rose hips, which I buy online. You use about 1/4 cup of rose hips, 3 sprigs of rosemary, turmeric, which I'm not putting in today, but if you use turmeric, you want to use about 1/2 teaspoon of grated turmeric, and with the turmeric, you want to throw in some peppercorns, because they really need the peppercorns for the turmeric to work. Cayenne, again, something I'm not going to put in today, just because I don't happen to have any. You'll use about 1/8 to 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. And then a few sprigs of thyme, which are right here. And last thing is some horseradish. I have the actual horseradish here. I have peeled it. I'm not going to grate it. I'm just going to chop it up. And I think that's it. So we're going to put everything in this jar. And I'll start with the onion. This is a pretty big onion. I may use less than a whole onion here. I may use half an onion. If I have a lot of room when I'm done, I can always add more at the end. So we'll start with that. Okay, the ginger. And again, coarsely chopped. I just really slice it and then chop it up a little bit. Okay, the jalapenos, and these have been washed, so they just need to be sliced. If you really, part of the reason you're putting in jalapeno is to add the heat. You want the heat in this product. I'm not a huge fan of heat, but I'm gonna leave the seeds in. And then the 10 cloves of garlic. Again, I'm gonna smash them and peel them. Okay, at this point you might wanna just take the bigger ones and chop them up. But again, doesn't need to be, smashed is probably fine. Okay. Okay, I'll add those later. Thyme, rosemary. And then I'm just going to cut the horseradish into pieces. It smells delicious. And the last thing we need to add are the rose hips. And this is for the vitamin C. Just 1/4 cup. Then I am going to add the other half of an onion. And then we're gonna fill it up with apple cider vinegar. And just fill it all the way up to the top. We're gonna put a lid on that. And we are gonna now leave it for 6 weeks. You're gonna, every day, every other day, you wanna shake it up. Make sure that the same stuff isn't sitting on the top because you don't want it to get air. And you're just gonna leave it for 6 weeks. When 6 weeks are up, you are gonna strain it, and it will probably fit into a quart-sized jar, maybe a little more than a quart. At that point, you can add honey to it. I'm not sure if my recipe says how much honey. No, it just says add honey. So then add honey, and anytime you get sick, you just take 1 ounce to 2 ounces and drink it down. And that's it. You have fire cider.